In the world of cryptozoology, and especially cryptozoology television shows, there are a lot of idiots. I am mostly talking about the Finding Bigfoot people who do ridiculous antics like pissing all over their campsites to attract Bigfoots.
Out here doing my hunter, marking my turf. Whose turf is it now, creature?
Or Bobo dressing up like a girl because, quote, single women are known to attract Sasquatches. Okay. Cool, Bobo. My point is, many of these TV shows take themselves way too seriously and end up being parodies of themselves. And as a result, we have shows where we just see a bunch of clowns going into the forest and doing Sasquatch mating calls. That's why when Destination America released Mountain Monsters, it was a breath of fresh air. The premise of Mountain Monsters is simple. A bunch of rednecks go out in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains with shotguns, and they basically run around trying to hunt creatures that clearly don't exist. What makes it even cooler is the team makes these complex traps every week. So in a way, it's a hunting show mixed with a building show. What is also hilarious is despite these cryptids clearly not existing, the Ames team always finds crazy evidence. And I'm putting evidence in big quotes here. But is there legitimacy behind the evidence? No, absolutely not. Like, seriously, guys, look at some of the evidence they provide throughout the show. This stuff is just blurry pics and crappy CGI. But, in my opinion, this is where Mountain Monsters separates itself from the other shows like Monster Quest or Finding Bigfoot, which is they play into the meme. As the show went on, the antics got crazier and crazier, which only made for more entertaining television. For instance, in one episode, Buck gets attacked by a mythical scarecrow who's just a dude in a costume that he bought from Party City, but the team acts like it's completely real. Another time, the team literally gets kidnapped by a cultist, but for some reason, they're still allowed to have their cameras on, which is just hilarious. They play it off as they're so far into the woods that the cultists don't care, but when they're kidnapped, the team also does side interviews, so that can't happen, right? And to cap it all off, we see who captures them, and it's a figure of a skull that I could make with crappy CGI. Like, seriously, I've not even made CGI before, and I'm confident I can make this on Canva. Either way, because the Ames team doesn't take themselves too seriously, we get great content, while simultaneously they educate us about Appalachian urban legends. Okay, so I should probably go through who the characters of the show are, right? The initial leader of the group is a man named Trapper, who tragically passed away in 2019. Trapper was the founder of the Ames team and was also a Vietnam War veteran, so yeah, I'm not gonna say anything mean about him. Trapper, God bless you, and you are definitely missed. Okay, now that that's out of the way, who else is there? Well, after Trapper's death, the leading character of the show became Buck, who was initially the young punching bag of the show for being fat and overall stupid. However, I think the producers figured out Buck was the most popular character, and therefore he was the natural to take over as the lead. Buck has some crazy stuff happen to him throughout the series, including being constantly attacked, getting injured randomly, mostly because he's clumsy, and supposedly being kidnapped, which was completely fake but also completely hilarious. Either way, I'm going to show you the hostage video they put on because it's just too funny not to show.
Welcome. Some of you have been here before. Are you ready?
That was great shit.
Hell yes. Over the years, you've chased many mysterious creatures, locked horns with many legends. A light to kill your oblivion. The task is simple. Chase these creatures and find the truth.
So, did we just watch a monster show on Discovery or a frickin' Saw movie? Whatever. This show is so funny and I love it. The next member of the team is Huckleberry, who is the, quote, security of the team. Huckleberry is so tall and is a former Marine, so trust me, you do not want to fuck with him. Seriously, I think Huckleberry is scarier than 90% of the cryptids the team tries to find. Just imagine seeing this guy in the middle of the woods at night. That's nightmare fuel right there. Jeff is the next member of the team, and he's considered to be the quote head researcher, whatever that means. They're literally going after mythical creatures. Basically, Jeff is supposed to research the origins of the creatures they're hunting. Off topic, but in an episode, Jeff gets hypnotized, and in another episode, he finds his dead wife's cross in a tree. Like, how the hell did some random Bigfoot get that? Also, why does Bigfoot not believe in the divinity of Christ? I think we need to send Bigfoot to church ASAP. But I digress. Jeff is a straight shooter, and you need that in a show like this, trust me. Willie's the next member of the Ames team, and his claim to fame is he can build insane traps. No, I'm serious, just look at these things. They're convoluted and awesome. Just check them out on screen. Willie's traps are so cool that it almost seems unrealistic that he can build them himself. Like, this dude does not have a master's degree in architecture. At least I don't think he does. According to online, he doesn't. I'll take that as gold. So how the hell is he building such complex stuff using scraps from junkyards, and Wild Bill being basically his assistant? I honestly have no clue if Willie builds the traps himself, but I would like to think that he does, but at the same time, it's unrealistic that he could build such crazy traps like this each week. Like, hell, I can barely get my spreadsheets done in a week. I don't know how the fuck he does this. Now, for the grand finale, the moment you've all been waiting for, Wild Bill. Now, I could explain to you all the crazy stuff Bill says and how funny he is, but I think I'd rather show and not tell. So here's some funny Wild Bill moments.
And we're gonna have to jump in that water, so we're ready to get wet. Looks like a vanilla snow. How's the water, Bill? Come on in. What the they're flopping the wings about?
We need to fly up there. Catch his ass.
Where the hell you get your hand signals from, brother?
Are you stuck?
Vines, all of a sudden they get hung up. Looks like gold box size getting a little plump.
Come on. These leaves just tickle my ear.
That's a trumpet. T. Take your finger out, Bill. Yeah, I forgot my finger. Yeah.
And those are just a few. So I'm going to leave you with this. Instead of watching a bunch of clowns on Animal Planet buy expensive gear and run around in the middle of the woods, watch some native West Virginians run around with shotguns, shooting everywhere, and just being completely hilarious. And it makes much better television. Just saying. Seriously, guys, just watch this show. It's 10 out of 10, and I've been watching it since middle school, and I've literally been wanting to do a video on it for so long. This show's awesome, and Wild Bill's going to make you laugh. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want more content. If you like this video and want to see some more crazy discovery shows, just let me know. I'd be happy to make one. Bye, guys. Have a great night.